Okay. We caught Joe Rogan in a really bad mood. This is our favorite. A lot of people cover Rogan about his controversies. They always miss the best ones, like when he gets in a bad mood. Joe Rogan in a bad mood should be covered by the news. It should be news. It should trend. Joe Rogan was acting really shitty.
Why is it almost comforting to see him in this way?
When I see it, this started, we've showed you these videos for many years. Remember how he treated Everlast? Everlast was talking about his wife or his daughter in the hospital. She could die any minute. She's got an iron lung. And Joe goes, let me show you a video that'll make you feel better about that. And he puts on Jocko's Good, which said, basically, daughter dying in a hospital bed, only has a few weeks to live. Good. Get up. Do some jogging. And join the Marines. And it's like, he just played that for him, and then Everlast stuck up for himself. This is before people used to bow to Joe. He goes, yeah, that's all well and good, but like, my daughter who's in an iron lung with 2 weeks to live, I can't just say, good, Joe. He had a meltdown. And Joe was mean. We've been following and tracking Joe's mood swings for years now. This latest one comes from those two adorable,
this is just a cute little one,
Australian teens, the directors of the new horror film from A24, Talk to Me. And what are their names, these two?
Raka Raka is their YouTube channel name, but their names are like Danny something.
Yeah, well, what are their names?
Danny
and Michael something. They're these two Australians. They're kooky kids. I saw them on Impulsive with Logan Paul. They're two YouTubers, and they got assigned by A24 to make a horror movie, and they're first-time directors. This hit smash, Talk to Me. I found it to be too diverse to talk to any of them, to be honest. And I was hoping for more from two ethno-whites from Australia. Every character in this movie, and this bugs me about horror movies. The Indian girl, the Asian girl. I mean, it really goes in a color wheel all the way around of every different guy. I can't take it. It's not
one of each guy.
Let me tell you something.
What's wrong with that?
That ain't horror.
You can start right from the beginning.
Here it is. JRE being Papa. Joe Rogan Podcast. Check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Stream by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by... It starts right away, so it's easy to miss. He's introducing his twin brother. He goes, and that's my clown, Michael. And what does Joe say? Listen to this. They're being nothing but nice.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh my God, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen.
Introduce yourselves to everybody.
I'm Danny Filippo. It's my clone, Michael.
You guys are not clones.
You guys are not clones. He's in that mood right now. The Mark Norman doesn't get any joke. He's in a bad mood. This is nothing compared to what we're going to show you. You guys are not clones. Just like, okay. And the job these boys do, getting through this politely without letting it get too awkward. They really saved Joe's ass. They did.
There's a big difference, isn't there? Danny acts like we looked simple.
Literal Joe.
Twins, mirror image twins.
Michael's the dumb twin. The unreliable twin.
Danny's the arrogant twin.
I wouldn't say...
but ladies and gentlemen, we're here on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Joe just went, took his headphones off. I mean, he's in a bad mood.
Did you guys prepare for this?
No.
Did you guys... He ain't in the mood! And Joe is going to be so literal today, where he thinks he needs to teach them about physical fitness... Almost so much that he talks them out of being directors. You'll see. That's the Joe we've got today. And they're about to talk about how when they grew up, they did this medical testing. Joe ain't into this.
For 2 years.
What'd they test out on you?
I stopped listening. I was like,
You just
whatever.
let him try it?
Yeah. They would tell me that like, oh, this could happen and this could happen, and I was like, just give me whatever. I don't give a fuck. Just give me. Never know what I was there for.
I would never
Did
do
you have
this.
any
by the way.
concern about doing that?
No, it was more exciting.
And again, none of this is the point.
They're trying
He
to
was
tell their
telling a quick story about how he became a director. I did these. I was a crazy guy. I was doing it all. And Joe's getting hung up on the details of his 2 medical trials this kid probably did. It was probably fine. It was probably for vitamins.
Get
How
some
old
cash.
were you at the time?
18.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You shouldn't let 18-year-olds make that
Okay.
decision.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
Meanwhile, he's on 100 medicines. Joe.
How do you think that those get tested?
Yeah.
Somebody has to do
Stem
it.
cells. He's always talking about how he flies all over the country to get first, VIP treatment. Stem cells. He's shooting stem cells anytime he gets an ache or a pain. Oh, my finger hurts today. I'll go to Argentina. I'll get 100 stem cells for $100,000.
When was the last fist fight you were in, Joe?
Fist fight?
Yeah, when was the last brawl you were in?
I'm not really a brawl person.
Okay, so, Joe, it's a podcast. You kind of got to just talk about something. Everything they ask him, he's doing this. You ever been in a fist fight? And shouldn't he love to talk about
And
fights?
the only reason that he had to say that was because it was silent and somebody had to say something.
I mean, this guy is a black belt in every martial art. He's a commentator for the kickboxing championships. They go, you ever been in a fist fight? No. Ugh, what a ridiculous question. Ugh, no, I'm anti-fight. And they're like, oh, that's the kickboxing there, right? You like fights, right? Not now. I don't. Anything you like, I don't. That's what he's doing. Watch this shit.
What do you think he goes to
Fights.
bars?
Wait,
and
I want
fist
to know.
fights people?
I want to hear about his last fight.
I avoid fights. I haven't been in a fight since I was in high school, other than like an organized fight.
Oh, right. So it was in high school was the last fist fight.
Yeah,
What were you fighting?
Oh, the smile? It's holding, but it's fading.
Imagine
This
the
is
thing.
good.
Why won't Jamie cut to Joe right now? He's probably too.
So he's like, you ever been in a fist fight? But he holds. He doesn't let it dip under this, which is perfectly acceptable for everything's fine still. Oh, you're making this guy feel like this 20 minutes into the podcast. This is a big thing for him. He was really excited to be here, and he brought up something he thought you'd like. Fighting.
He thought you were going to be like, oh man, probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I was at a UFC event and had to break up.
Yeah.
And it turned into a big brawl. It was crazy.
Let's hear some more.
Like a fist fight with another kid? Yeah.
What happened? Why'd you do it?
Oh, I don't remember.
It's like, yeah, I thought you were a vibe.
I know. I thought you had to watch.
work.
You and Tom are sharing movies of people getting their heads chopped off in a car accident. Pete, Kill Bill,
Wick.
John Wick, while you work out for 48 hours a day.
Hear about his last fight.
I avoid fights. I haven't been in a fight since I was in high school, other than like an organized fight.
Oh, right. So it was in high school was your last fist fight.
Yeah,
What were
like
you fighting
like
about?
a fist fight with another kid. Yeah.
What happened? Why'd you do it?
And when Jamie won't cut to Joe, it means Joe's looking pretty fucking mean and pissed.
I know.
Oh,
why.
I don't remember. Just some bullshit.
Did you win?
The last one I did.
But the
Yeah.
one before that, you got beaten.
I've definitely lost a bunch of them. That's how I got into martial arts. Getting my ass kicked.
What? And why would you get your on?
Oh, that's what's called the papa. This is not him having fun. This is what your grandpa does when he realizes he's just talking to some jerk kid. I've seen this look in my step grandpa's eyes once.
Just go jump in front of
You've
it.
said like
Right.
like 64 times
That's okay.
in that one sentence.
Like, what's your problem?
Do I have to like lay you out in front of
Here
Joe
we
right
go.
now?
Like, you can give it a shot.
Would you start commentating if me and Michael started brawling right now?
No, I'd probably separate you.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Would you stop commentating the fight if we started fighting? No, I would separate you. Look at this face. 22 minutes in. This is his face. He fucking hates this. Well, what did you think was going to happen when you talk to 2 4-year-olds?
Oh God, dude.
And keep going for another minute and you'll see, like, when it...
So remember, they're watching a fight, something that he loves. Remember Fight Companion? But since it's their fight and not, what's his name? Dana White. then it's not good. I think he actually has some sort of contract with Dana White where he's not allowed to show interest in any other type of fight event.
Now,
Because why won't he have Logan on the show?
Talking to the wrestlers and finding out, you know, what's going on with them and why they're drawn to it. And why we were drawn to it. It's so interesting to me because I know it's disgusting, I know it's weird, and I want to figure out why the psychology behind it.
Yeah, why people would do it. Why do you think people would do it, Joe?
Because they're dumb.
Oh, Papa, not happy. So they're like, yeah, we're really interested. And the guy who he's talking to is the guy from the video they were watching. He did it. One of the director brothers did Extreme Wrestling because they're making a documentary about this Extreme Wrestling. So he did it himself. He got all cut up. And then they go, isn't it interesting? You know, we're trying to figure out why people do this crazy thing, which seems like something that would interest Joe. But Joe just simply says this. I'll play it for you one more time.
Why do you think people would do it, Joe?
Because they're dumb.
Because they're dumb, and that's all there is to it. Because they're dumb. This gets worse. Listen to this.
Or
Dumb.
or deeper.
Or dumb.
Ooh. Okay, cowboy. Jeez. Why don't you go chew gum like a donkey? Remember when he did that? Why is he chewing gum? By the way, no more chewing gum. Ever. That is the most classless activity you could do. What are you, just chewing for hours on end in front of people?